Welcome to Believers IAS Academy, and in this today's topic of discussion, we will be trying to understand what rare earth elements are. In the first place, why was it in use, its importance, and in the end, we will also look at one probable prelims question from the topic. Let's begin. What was in use? Why rare earth elements was in use? So recently, the geological surveys done by the GSI and the Atomic Minerals Directorate has confirmed the presence of rare earth elements in the parts of Balotra and Jalore region of the Rajasthan state. So now, what were the important rare earth elements that was found? One is neodymium and then dysprosium. These two terminologies are important. And then, what makes this issue even more important is the availability or the deposit estimate that has come out. Because if this confirms, that is the 6.9 million tons, the estimated value of the deposit confirms, India could become the third largest rare earth element reserves holder worldwide. Because right now, China is at the top with 44 million tons, followed by Brazil with 21 million tons, and then US with 1.9 million tons. But what is that important about this rare earth elements which makes it so important for UPSC aspirants to study? Of course, apart from what rare earth elements is, the definition and its features, it is also important to understand this dimension of the issue as well. So first and foremost thing, that the import dependency that India has, especially for the rare earth elements. Okay, in fact, in the year 2022, the imports rose beyond 90%, and majority of these imports we depend on China. So this is one important reason why rare earth elements that we have found, discovered in our own land becomes important, so that we can encash the potential of the country. And also the same year 2024, after 2022, when China had put restrictions on the rare earth elements exports, it had completely disrupted the market in the Indian economy, especially the worst hit were the EV sectors and the electronic supply chains. Why? We'll see it in the next slide, probably, when we understand what rare earth elements actually is. So now, is this important just because we have more dependency with respect to the import that we do for the rare earth elements? But also one important thing to understand, that currently China holds the monopoly with respect to the processing capacity of the total rare earth elements mining, which is the 60% of global rare earth element mining is controlled with China. And what is the consequence of this? We have something called as weaponization. China can use this as a weapon in order to control the geopolitical global supply chain, and it can kind of make sure that other countries, especially US, all those countries who are dependent on China for this rare earth elements, to follow its orders, or to come under the radar of Chinese leverage as to what they want. Anyway, moving on, we have to understand what rare earth elements actually is. So we don't have a set definition as to what rare earth elements is, but to understand, we have to know that it is a group of 17 metallic elements in the periodic table, of course, which has a very unique feature, that is magnetic, luminescent and electrochemical properties, which makes it extraordinary, which makes it stand out as compared to other elements. Why? Because it is essential for high technology applications, appliances, and it is used in variety of disciplines and areas. We will look going forward. So now in this present scenario, it has become so important worldwide because of its unique magnetic nature and also its unique catalytic properties. So we use this in various fields like your electric vehicles, motor turbines, smartphones, advanced weaponry, medical equipment, and even other such countless modern technologies. Even the F-35 that we recently purchased also utilizes the rare earth elements, especially in the technologies, like if they want to target certain enemy radars and even the maneuvering, anything and everything you count it. In simple terms, just understand that rare earth elements are very important, especially with respect to technology. Okay. Now, if rare earth elements is that important, why does it make it even more valuable? Now let's understand the features or the characteristic features of rare earth elements which makes it even more valuable. So the first one is its strong permanent magnetic features. The second is the bright colors and energy saving lighting. Third, clean energy and high efficiency. Fourth, essential for high tech and defense. So now when we dwell into it, so we understand that certain rare earth elements like neodymium, praseodymium, samarium, and dysprosium are used to make world's strongest magnets. Could be a statement. It is good that you make a note of those elements at least, or in general it is even better that if you actually know that the applications, these are the applications of rare earth valuables. Let's look into it in detail. So it is also used in making LED panels, fluorescent lamps, and even TVs. We use it in the clean energy sector in order to attain high efficiency. And what are the elements? Cerium, lanthanum, right? And in fact they act as catalyst in vehicle exhaust systems and oil refining, helping cut pollution and boost fuel efficiency. So overall, when you see, rare earth element has a tremendous advantage for any nation, be it whatever stage of development they are in right now. And recently we came across a news where a particular unit of Apple has has had a problem with its manufacturing of AirPods because of the lack of supply of rare earth elements, right? So in the complete global supply chain or with respect to the manufacturing of high-end technologies, almost all the nations completely depend on China for the rare earth elements to be used in their high-end technological equipments, or even for that matter the systems that they are currently doing. So in fact from this particular topic, what's more important is to know what UPSC would ask from this. So I think we'll move on to the prelims question. So this is one probable question, might be important. It could come, it might not come, but this is one of the angle of this particular topic which can be useful for the examination. So you can pause the video and probably take a screenshot of the question, and you can solve it and post the answer in the comment section. Anyway, that's all for today. So for more such interesting content, please subscribe to the Believers IAS Academy YouTube channel. And that's all. Signing off. This is Madan Gopal. Thank you.